Okay, students, we'll go to the next question, that is fifth one. Okay, so here, obtain a DFA to accept strings of A's and B's ending with the string AB. Okay, it is also one of the pattern recognition problem. Okay, we need to identify a pattern of string which is ending with AB exactly. Okay, so the previous question, the fourth one, okay, we discussed regarding beginning with AB. Now it is ending with AB over here. Okay, can you give me any example for this? Like AB, yes, it is what it should be accepted by this particular condition. Then AAB, yes, it is also, or else BBAB, it is also be accepted over here. Okay, so these are all the possible string which will be accepted by this particular DFA and which are rejected by the DFA. Okay, so yeah, ABB, it should be rejected because it is not ending with AB over here, or else AB, A, A. If it is A, then also it should be rejected. Okay, so these are the few possibilities of string what we can design it for this particular condition. Okay, so now we'll go for deciding the number of states. Obviously, we got minimum string as 2. Okay, so n plus 1 will be the total number of states. Okay, the length of this minimum string is 2 exactly, so 2 plus 1, total 3 states will be getting. Okay, so q naught is the first state, then later q1 is the second state, and later q2 as the third state. Clear? Okay, so this I will make it as a start state as usual. Okay, this is what the start. On receiving A, we need to move towards the end. Okay, on receiving B, we need to move towards the end again. Okay, so then the minimum string AB will be accepted by this particular DFA exactly. If I make it as final state, is it right? Okay, fine. So now, if anything is beginning with AB and ending with AB, then it will be accepted. Okay, so according to this condition, what it is, if it is ending with AB, okay, if anything is beginning with A, or else sorry, not beginning with A, okay, if anything is beginning with B, okay, then what it should be. In previous example, we sent B for a trap state, but here that is not the case. Okay, here starting with B is allowed exactly. Okay, so if we get a input like B A B, then it should be accepted, right? Okay, then see here, if I provide a self loop for B, okay, then when I receive B, any number of B's, okay, it may begin with any number of B's, okay, so it will be remaining in Q naught itself. Is it right? Okay, so double B, twice you will be entering for Q naught itself, self loop. Then you got A and later you got B, it will be accepted. Is it right? Okay. Then for Q naught, both the transition over A and B. For Q1, okay, what I left with? I left with A exactly. Is it right? I left with A exactly. So what it should be exactly, like whether I should provide a self loop or either I should provide a reverse loop or a forward loop. Okay, just try to analyze this. Okay, so if you are getting a string like, see here, B double AB, observe it carefully, B double AB, whether it should be accepted or rejected, or else B triple AB, okay, whether it should be accepted or rejected. It should be accepted, right? Okay, see, when I get B, you'll be in Q naught itself. When you are getting A, you are coming to Q1. See here, you are coming to Q1. Okay, now there may be some possibility like we may be getting a series of A and later it will be followed by one B. Then also we are going to get the same condition ending with AB, right? See here, first one is B, you are entering for Q naught. Second is A, you are coming to Q1. Okay, now in Q1 we got two A's exactly, right? And later one B. Forget about it. Okay, forget about the B. Okay, it does not matter. Now we would like to deal with double A exactly. So if I provide a self loop for Q1, okay, observe it carefully for A, then if anything is beginning with BA and followed by any number of A's, and if it is followed by single B, then it will be accepted. This will be accepted by this particular DFA. Is it right? First B, you'll be in Q naught. Later, first A, you are coming to Q1. Second A and third A, you'll be in Q1 itself. Then you are getting B exactly. You are entering for the final state. It will be accepted. Clear? Very simple. I hope you don't have any doubt. Okay. Then later, uh, let me take some other examples. Okay. Okay. What I left with Q2. Is it right? See, for Q0 and Q1, both A and B transition over. For Q2, we are left with. Okay. So now, my example is AB, fine, AB, AB if I have. AB, AB, double, like a combination of AB, AB. Okay. AB, AB if you are having. Then just observe. When I receive A, you are coming to Q1. Okay. When I receive B, you are coming to Q2. Now, what I have is, I got AB over here. Whether it should be accepted or rejected, it should be accepted, right? If I provide, observe it, if I provide a self loop of A comma B, observe it carefully. If I provide a self loop of A comma B, just imagine, okay, just imagine, I'm writing over here, I'm not attaching it to the Q2, okay. If I name it as A comma B, okay, then just observe AB, BBB. Actually, it is not in this format, but it is going to accept it. Why? See here, when I get A, we are coming for Q1. When I get B, I'm coming for Q2 exactly. Then from here, okay, we got a self loop for A or B. Okay, so you'll be remaining in final state and it will be accepted. Actually, it is wrong. That should not happen, right? Okay, so that should not happen. Okay, so we need to think twice by providing self loop for this. Okay, actually it will be a wrong result if you provide a self loop for A comma B for Q2 exactly. Then what I should do? See, if I am getting A in this particular location, okay, if I send that particular A for Q1, or if I change my state from Q2 to Q1, then what you'll be left with B exactly. So now, if we are receiving A in this particular place, okay, then we are going to send that A for Q1. Why it is so? See, we are expecting the last two value as what? AB exactly. So if you are getting A in this location and if you are sending it for Q1, okay, so towards final state, what is the transition you are having? B. Okay, so A, B. Okay, finally you'll be reaching the destination exactly. Fine. Now you may ask, if we are receiving B in Q2 state, if we are receiving B in Q2 state, then where we should send, whether it should be a self loop? No, remember, okay, there should not be self loop for Q2 for this particular question. Okay, if you are receiving B, okay, in Q2 place, you can directly send it for Q0. Why it is so? See, after B, observe it, same example, just consider same example. Okay, same example if you consider, let me change this for bit. Okay, okay, just consider this location. Okay, just consider this location. Consider we are dealing with Q2 now in this particular point. Previously we had different values. Okay, so now if you are in state Q2 for this particular input alphabet, what it is? B exactly. Okay, so whatever it may be, after B, what should be the next value we are expecting? AB exactly, right? Okay, so that this string should get accept. Okay, that is what the condition. So when you are receiving B in this particular Q2 and if you are sending it for Q0, okay, if you want to make it as accept that particular string, then later what you should get? A and B you must get. Okay, because of that we are sending it for Q0 exactly. Okay, if you do so, then this string, if it is like double A, okay, double A, B, B, AB. Okay, let me consider this example, double A, double B, AB. Yes, it should be accepted. When you receive A, you are coming for Q1. When you receive second A, you will be in self loop Q1. Okay, when you are getting first B, observe it, when you are getting first B, you are entering for the final state, that is Q2 exactly, right? Okay, so in Q2, you are getting this particular B exactly now, right? Okay, so what you are doing from Q2 to Q0 exactly. Then again, if you are getting A, you'll be back to Q1. If you are getting B, you'll be back to Q2 exactly. Then finally, this string will be accepted. So this is what a proper DFA what we can design for this particular condition. Clear? Okay. You can check for other string also. Fine. It will hold. Good. Exactly. Fine. Okay. So now we'll go for the machine. M will be equal to Q, comma, sigma, comma, delta, comma, Q naught, comma, F. Is it right? Q naught, comma, F exactly. So Q will be equal to total 3 states, Q naught, comma, Q1, comma, Q2 exactly. Right? Then sigma is equal to only 2 we got, that is A, comma, B. Right? Okay. Then later Q naught is the start state. Okay, fine. And final state will be equal to what? Final state is Q2 exactly. Then the transition function, if we start writing, then delta of Q naught on receiving A will be equal to Q1, right? Then delta of Q naught on receiving B, you will be in Q naught itself because we have a self loop for Q naught. Then delta of Q1 comma A will be equal to Q1 itself. It's a self loop. Then delta of Q1 comma B will be equal to Q2. Is it? Okay. Then delta of Q2 on receiving A will be equal to what? Q2 on receiving A, Q1. Okay, reverse loop it is. Then later, delta of Q2 comma B will be equal to what? Q2 on receiving B, it will be going for Q naught exactly. Okay, so this is what the transition function we can write for this particular problem. Okay, so here itself I want to mention the transition table. Okay, so total 2 inputs we are having. Okay, and how many states? Total 3 states. Fine. So delta of, so here A and here it will be B. Okay, so Q naught, then later Q1 and Q2 exactly. Q2 is the final state, okay, and Q1 is the start state. That's why arrow mark and star should be represented. Q0 on receiving A, it will be going for Q1, right? Q0 on receiving B, it will be remaining in Q0 itself. Q1 on receiving A self loop we are having, so Q1 itself. Q1 on receiving B, it will be going for Q2. Then Q2 on receiving A, it will be going for Q1. Okay, on receiving B, it will be going for Q not exactly. So this is it for now, students. So this is what the DFA design for string ending with AB exactly. Thank you, students.